Hey friends, so I wanted to show this before I go to the theme of the video. Mysteries of the Deep missions, details are out. The missions and the avatars have already come into the game. So whoever is aware, I know you're already going through it. Whoever is not, this is to just make you aware. You can also get hold of this by just taking a screenshot on your device and saving it on your phone as a ready reference in case you're aiming for any of these avatars. If you're not, just disregard this, it's irrelevant. I'm not aiming for avatars because that requires too much of hassle of targeting specific things, and that's not something that I do. So having said that, let's go into the main theme. uh Many of you, many players are, even I'm curious as to what the next fated summon is going to be. And yesterday I came across a list, and somebody decided to make a pictorial list of the fated summon and post it on the forum. Thanks to the fellow. But the main thing I was waiting for was Elliot33. That's our fellow player who we call Oracle, who's able to scrape out information from the game app and provide details, which sometimes SG silently stays silent about. I don't want to say hide, but stays silent about. So when that confirmation came, that's when I became more confident that this is the list, and hence I decided to make a video and talk about it. So these are the 20 heroes that are going to come in the next fated summon. Quite a few players were scared that the first list is going to be rerun again. Well, that's not how life works, but okay, fear is fear. When I look at the list, the first thought that comes to me is I feel, before I move into the first thought, firstly, I would like to say this list is primarily prepared, I would like to believe, keeping in mind free to play, cheap to play players so that they can get some legendary heroes. And I see that the list is prepared always keeping in mind about 4 to 5 decent heroes that they can choose from, because some of the free to play and cheap to play players could have quite a few of the heroes. Now, having said that, when I look at this particular list, before I move into some of the hero conversations, I totally don't like seeing the first row of classic heroes, because every player that plays this game, whether new, medium, or old, has access to classic heroes, that is the season 1 heroes, throughout any portal that he or she is summoning. So it's absolutely not required to have those heroes in this, which means the hero offering will expand. And because these heroes, as it is one gets, I don't think so there is a single player that picks up, except somebody like me, that if I am exhausting the other heroes, then I will just pick it up for XP or to throw it in the soul exchange. That's it. There is no other reason to pick up, even consider the first row. Having said that, so I'm not going to speak about the first row. I see some value for players in the second, third, and the fourth row. In the second row, I see Frida, the blue bear, right in the center, being a great pick. Elemental defense down for ice, and plus she dispels. So excellent hero to pick. Even if you have one, there is no harm in picking up a second one, because if you're fighting wars, she comes in handy. If you're participating in War of Three Kingdoms, she comes in handy. So there are 2 teams that can be built around her. So that's that. In that same row, Anzog, in case you're looking for a red healer and a damager, is there. Dodger, the green Margaret, is there. The blinder yellow Beiyong is there. And the buff giving hitter Kiona. These are all 5 are heroes of the month at some particular time. So that's that. Moving into the next one are all event heroes. So Red Hood, She hits all and creates minions and blah blah blah. Useful, not so gung ho about the green. Rumpelstiltskin blue is some people like it, not me. Then the Guardian Owl, well, he's slow and not part of today's play, so out. Then the Dark Pirate, well, he does a couple of things. He whacks, reduces your, I think, healing potential and gives some kind of a ailment, also another poisonous ailment or some shit. Don't remember it. So somebody who's looking for an impact 3 or a damage 3 dark, he's available, though even Kiona is available up there. In the last row, there is this red guy. I'm not able to remember his name. There are too many heroes. He hits one and keeps healing himself and has a very unique special. So sometimes he's an irritant. He's available for somebody who's looking at a red guy to poke your opposition. But the second best hero in this portal, the green Frigg, is here. And I would recommend her heavily for defense down, impact all, and damaging play. She is still relevant and useful. Any hero that hits all, packs a punch, and gives defense down is a useful hero. Then the wolf, well, he hits hard, has a unique special, so you can refer that easily, and also heals itself, but not so gung-ho about that. Then this yellow Norns is useful. She hits 3 and is very interesting, to try out different combo teams for Titans and Mythic Titans, and even regular play for that matter. I think before my roster expanded, I used to use her quite regularly. And then the fish Salmon Loki is there that most people don't like, and there are a few lovers, so they have their reasons. There's enough write-up available on the forum, so you can actually refer that. I haven't started leveling, don't have plans, at least for now, unless I have a better understanding of this particular hero. So that's that. Now, the heroes to look out for in terms of my recommendation would be Frida the Blue, second row third, then last row Frigg green, fourth row second. Then there are various, and then in the same fourth row, I would say even Norns. So these are the 3 good picks, I would say. And then one can always look at the hero specials based on your roster requirements. So I will leave it at that. There are about 5 or maybe even 6 heroes that free-to-play and cheap-to-play players can pick. So yeah, there you go, the list. They will obviously not give you the top list, so that is a given. I would have wanted at least 1 or 2 heroes worth picking from here, but I also am practical that they will not do that. So that's totally fine. That's my rambling about the fated, fated summons, fated exchange. There are so many things, names just get jumbled. So this current fated summons chart, we will find out in a couple of days as to which of the heroes all are accurate or if there is any change. Yeah. So I will say thanks for watching. I hope this gives you some kind of an idea. In case you're sitting with 100 summons and deciding whether to pick somebody from your existing list or look for something better, this should give you some kind of an idea so that you can take an informed decision whether to pick from the existing list and then collect 100 summons to pick up from this particular list the hero of your choice. So that's that. Cheers.